Hey, welcome back to Vice Grip Lodge. I've got some really exciting news to share with you fellers today. We're adding on to Vice Grip Garage here. That's right. We're going to be doubling the size of this pole barn, and I'm going to be bringing you guys along for the ride.
Anyone even remotely interested in the automotive world is likely familiar with the name Derek Bieri. As the charismatic personality behind the hugely popular YouTube channel Vice Grip Garage, Derek has become a household name for car enthusiasts. While many are familiar with Derek's mechanical prowess, there's much more to his story that remains unknown to most. Join us as we tell you what you didn't know about Derek Bieri from Vice Grip Lodge. Derek was born on the 16th of May 1984 in North Dakota. Derek's humble beginnings in rural North Dakota laid the foundation for his deep passion for cars and mechanical work. He grew up surrounded by farm life, where practicality and resourcefulness were more important than relying on modern conveniences. His father, grandfather, and uncles were all hands-on men who worked on the farm and ranch, often repairing broken equipment with whatever they had on hand. This formative environment taught Derek the value of making do with limited resources, a principle that would come to define his approach to automotive restoration later in life. Derek's upbringing in this environment nurtured a love for old-school mechanics. From a young age, he was fascinated with machines and engines, often helping his family fix tractors, cars, and other vehicles. His ability to diagnose problems using his senses, rather than expensive tools or modern gadgets, became a defining trait of his mechanical style. One of Derek's most significant early influences was Roger Zweifel, a mentor who helped him deepen his understanding of 1940s to 1960s hot rods and classic cars. Derek apprenticed under Zweifel, working his way through school by building and restoring classic cars. However, despite his deep expertise in mechanical work, Derek never pursued formal certification, which is a testament to his hands-on learning style. His lack of formal training didn't hold him back, and in fact, it made him more relatable to the average DIY car enthusiast. Despite his love for cars and working with his hands, Derek didn't initially pursue a career in the automotive industry. Instead, he ventured into the corporate world. For many years, he worked as a successful C-level executive and entrepreneur, climbing the ranks in various companies. He was either a president, C-level officer, or owner of multiple companies, amassing a considerable reputation in the business sector. Although he thrived in the corporate world, it wasn't long before Derek began to feel disconnected from his true passion. Sitting behind a desk, wearing a suit, and making business decisions wasn't giving him the fulfillment that fixing up old cars had always brought him. Over time, he realized that he was trading something more valuable, his passion and joy, for material success. The realization would lead to one of the most significant decisions of his life. Derek's career transition from corporate to his passion for cars was not a quick one. For years, he'd worked hard to become financially successful, but the pull of returning to his roots in automotive work grew stronger. In his words, he traded his suit jacket for a flannel, fully embracing the life of a mechanic and content creator. Derek's bold choice to leave behind a well-paying career and stable lifestyle to pursue his passion for car restoration would ultimately change his life and the lives of millions who would come to follow him online. Derek Bieri's journey into YouTube began in an unexpected way. A lifelong fan of YouTube automotive shows like Roadkill, Derek realized that he had the skills and personality to create content that would resonate with the same audience. The only problem? He didn't know how to film or produce videos. However, in true Derek fashion, he didn't let that stop him. His first foray into creating content was quite rudimentary. Using a broken iPhone taped to a garage door, Derek filmed himself working on a Camaro, installing a small block engine and a 4-speed transmission. This impromptu video marked the beginning of what would eventually become Vice Grip Garage. He kept things simple, documenting his work in a straightforward, no-frills manner, and using his natural wit and charm to engage viewers. Derek's humble, relatable style immediately struck a chord with the online community. Despite Derek's lighthearted and sometimes goofy demeanor, there is a strong educational aspect to his content. He often prefaces his videos with a disclaimer that they aren't meant to be educational, but the reality is that viewers frequently learn a great deal from watching him work. His knack for diagnosing issues, improvising solutions, and keeping costs low has inspired many to tackle their own automotive projects. As Derek's YouTube channel gained traction, he built a loyal community of over 2.06 million subscribers. Derek's content resonated not only with gearheads, but also with viewers who appreciated his down-to-earth personality and his ability to explain complex mechanical issues in an understandable way. His videos often feature will it run scenarios, where Derek rescues old abandoned cars, using his old-school mechanical approach to get them back on the road. His engaging personality and practical tips have made Vice Grip Garage a go-to destination for anyone looking to learn about cars. His car Independence, a 1972 Chevelle painted in tribute to a tragic incident, has become a favorite and an iconic part of the channel. Derek rescued and revived the Chevelle, which was originally painted by the previous owner as a memorial. Upon hearing the story behind the car, Derek decided to preserve the paint job as it was, making Independence a symbol of resilience and patriotism.
Before we work on any of that, we should probably see if it even turns over or if the engine's stuck, because that's going to put a fork in this whole project right now.
One of the reasons Vice Grip Garage stands out in the crowded world of automotive content is its authenticity. Derek doesn't present himself as a perfect mechanic or a know-it-all expert. Instead, he embraces the trial-and-error nature of working on old cars and is always willing to show when things don't go as planned. Derek's wife Jessica plays an integral role in his success. Not only does she help with the mechanical work, but she's also very deeply involved in the business side of the operation, managing logistics and providing support during the drag and drive events that Derek competes in. The couple's 3 children are also part of the family business, with their youngest son Bentley having his own YouTube channel called Little Grip Garage, where he revives go-karts and dirt bikes, often with Derek's assistance. To further show that he truly is a master of all trades, Derek and his wife Jessica launched the Vice Grip Lodge YouTube channel as a complimentary endeavor to Vice Grip Garage in 2021. While VGG focuses on car restorations, Vice Grip Lodge delves into homesteading, rural living, and the challenges and rewards of maintaining a country property. Set near Lewisburg, Tennessee, the Lodge has become a lifestyle brand, embracing their love for rustic living, community building, and teaching others self-sufficiency. One of Derek's core philosophies is to make car restoration and hot rodding accessible to everyone, regardless of their budget or mechanical experience. He often stresses the importance of keeping things simple and using what you have, rather than relying on expensive tools or fancy equipment. This DIY spirit has inspired many of his viewers to take on their own projects, knowing that they don't need to be experts or have deep pockets to succeed. Derek is also passionate about getting the next generation involved in hot rodding. He frequently talks about the importance of passing on the love for classic cars and fixing all kinds of machineries to younger people. His commitment to this cause extends beyond just his family. Derek and Jessica often loan their cars to friends and even donate them to others to ensure that these classic vehicles are appreciated and used rather than left to rot. The couple even sell the repaired vehicles for minimum profits of even $50 to $100. They've also donated winnings from motorsport competitions to various charitable organizations, further reflecting their belief in giving back to the community. After working hard for so many years, it's no surprise that Derek has accumulated a good amount of net worth for himself. As of 2024, Derek's estimated net worth is more than $3 million. The majority of his income comes from his YouTube channel, Vice Grip Garage VGG, which has amassed over 650 million views. The channel generates revenue through ad revenue, sponsorships, and merchandise sales. The YouTuber also makes money through successful merchandise sales of VGG. Derek also makes money through partnerships with brands related to the automotive industry, as well as through events like drag and drive competitions. More than just the numbers, Derek's true wealth is that he gets to follow his passion. It allows him to continue doing what he loves, working on cars, connecting with his audience, and inspiring others to get involved in the automotive hobby. His channel, Vice Grip Garage, continues to grow, fueled by his down-to-earth personality, his relatable approach to mechanics, and his dedication to keeping car culture alive.